Okay, so on this question, they're giving us this line, this graph line, and they're giving us, they're saying which of the following equations correspond to the graph? Which of these equations fit? Well, what we should try to do is just plug them in one at a time. What am I talking about? Well, like this point right here, this point is over 0, down 6, right? The jumps are going by 2, down 4, down 2, 4, 6, 8. So that point, let me do that very neatly, is over 0, down 6. That's the x and the y. Let's start with that one and just plug that in. Does that work in the first one? 0, -6. Does that work? What is 2 times 0 minus 3 times minus 6? Well, it is 2 times 0 is 0, and then that's plus 18, right? Because negative times negative. And that is 18, which is what it's supposed to equal. So that one works. I'll go check. But that's not, we still have to check this point. So now let's check this point. So this is what? -9 up 0, right? Again, going by 2s, right? This is 10 here, so halfway, -9 up 0. That's the x and the y. So if this is the real equation, it not only has to work for this point, because remember the principle is whenever we have a graph of a line or a curve or any kind of graph, all the points, and there's not just these two, there's millions of other points, but we just don't know their coordinates. All the points that make a graph make that equation true. That's what a graph is. It's a picture of all the points that make the equation true. So if this is the real equation, then it's got to make all these points have to make that equation true. So specifically, this point and this point have to work. Now, I already checked this one and it worked. Check. Let's try the -9, now. So now I'm going to go back and put in -9 and 0. Does that work? What's 2 times -9 minus 3 times 0? That'd be what? -18 minus 0, right? That's a 0, which is -18 is not +18. Nope. So that first equation is not the right answer. It worked for this point, but it didn't work for the other point. All right, let's go on and check the second one. How about this equation? Let's again start with this point first. Let's put in a 0 and a -6. Can you see that's not going to work? 3 times -6 is -18, not +18. This part's just 0, right? -2 times 0. It's -18. No, that one's out. So we already know the answer is the bottom one. Let's prove it. 0 minus 6. So -2 times 0 minus 3 times -6. What is that? 0 plus 18, which is what? 18, which is what it's supposed to be. Check. It worked for the blue. How about for this red point? Yeah, it's going to work for both of them. Watch. So now I'm going to put in -9 for x and 0. So this part's gone. -2 times -9 plus 18. Yeah, it works for both. So that one is the right answer. Do you see how both points, both the -9, 0 and the 0, -6, work for this equation? So this equation is the one that this line represents, because all the points, or at least the 2 points we checked on that line, make this equation true. So he's the real one. There we go.